Bay Area Real Estate, brought to you by your favorite realtor, Nagraj Anaya, the founder of nagrajhomes.com, your one stop for all things real estate. I'm Vijay Lakshmi, and as I get talking to Nagraj about the state of Bay Area's real estate, we invite you to join us. What's been your experience if you bought or sold a home lately or are in the process of buying and selling one? Are you a little hesitant in taking that leap into owning your own home? Are you now an empty nester and you're looking to downsize, perhaps? Or do you want to clarify any aspect of how to wend your way through this maze of real estate? Well, perhaps this is the time that you want to call us, whatever's on your mind, share it with us right now. Studio lines are open and we're coming to you live on Bolly 92.3 FM. You can call us at 408 901 0993. That number 408 901 0993. And with that, let's welcome Nagraj. Hello, Nagraj. Happy Sunday.
Hello Vijay Lakshmi, hello Bay Area, happy Sunday. Hope you guys are having a great day out there. It's a great weather also. I think Bay Area is becoming so many changes in a month, right? Like we had a
Yes.
cold weather, it's becoming too hot also. And
Yeah.
similar to like a Bay Area's real estate market, which always changes and
Yes.
fluctuates so many things. But
Yeah.
when you're not ready, when then it becomes all kind of vulnerable things, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hello listeners, we are live on Bolly 92.3. And if you have any questions on the Bay Area real estate, we are taking a calls and you can give us a call. And our studio line numbers, Vijay Lakshmi can mention on the there.
Yes, absolutely. And this is a new number, so take note. It's 408 901 0993, and we'd love to have you participate in this conversation. Whatever's on your mind, big or small, nothing really, comes in the way. And Nagraj is more than happy to handhold you through any doubts that you have. Wants you to go fully well equipped into real estate, whatever aspect you're looking at. So, Nagraj, one thing on my mind this morning is how unaffordable everything is really getting, right? It's so difficult in terms of, the home prices just keep increasing. There's no end in sight. And we're just wondering how the next generation of kids, can afford a home in this situation. What are your thoughts on this, and what are you seeing out there?
I think it's a great, valid question. So let me start. Like yesterday, I was discussing with one of my clients. We went to a 3 million house in to look around in a Fremont area, Mission area, and Evergreen. I was looking in around.
Hmm.
We are paying a 3 million, 2.5 million, but still we don't get a right house what we like. It still is a compromise when you're doing for 2.5 to 3 million.
Yes, despite paying such big bucks.
Think
Mm-hmm.
about our next generation, like especially our kids. Can they even really afford the house?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is really a question. I
See,
mean,
one of the thing is like limited housing supply. One of the primary reason is like soaring high home prices is like chronic shortage of available housing.
mm-hmm.
According to the various estimates, region is like short by hundreds of thousands of housing units. Okay.
Yeah,
The shortage has been exacerbated by like one of the reasons is the zoning regulations, slow construction, and community resistance to a new developments. We don't want to build somebody in our neighborhood. Like we don't want somebody to build our next to our backyard.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And
This
with the rate of interest too, right? Like people are say locked into, so the inventory is such a problem, inventory, and
yeah.
basically people are not ready to even sell because they've locked in at a lower rate, even for interest, and then they don't want to sort of have to sell and move to another place at a higher rate of interest. So that's a whole consideration.
That's also one of the valid point, right? We lock to lowest possible rate
Mm-hmm.
in the generations to come.
Yeah.
Like it's a kind of a free money what we have got
Yes,
already.
2-3% in those days, whatever it
Yeah,
was, and
and
now
nobody
it's.
wants to sell the houses,
Mm-hmm.
and there's a high demand for houses already.
Yeah.
Okay, and the third thing is a rising construction cost. That I had a detailed discussion on one of the last week episode.
Mm-hmm.
How the rising construction costs is becoming like hard for even to somebody wants to do a remodel or somebody wants to buy a house and build their house, right?
Yeah.
That is one of the thing. And the biggest question is remains, will the future generations be able to afford a home in the
Mm.
Bay Area, right? Many young people today are burdened with already a student loan debt, right? And
Yeah.
stagnant wages.
Mm-hmm.
making it difficult to save for even a down payment. With
Yeah.
home prices continuing to rise and wages failing to keep pace, the likelihood like of younger generation purchasing a home in the Bay Area is going to be very different,
Difficult.
slim, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
unless like all the new generations who are coming in are going to get $1 million paycheck every day.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that would be tough. Again, depends, not tough. Only for few can get in, right? Like not everybody can get into that kind of paychecks.
Right.
There are paychecks which runs for 150K. There are some paychecks even they're having a hard time to get a 5,000 per month.
Hmm. Yes. So you have the
I've
whole
talked to
spectrum. Everybody is not
I've
earning
talked to
the.
younger generations this Nagaraj, मुझे 5,000 लेने के लिए भी बहुत I need to have multiple jobs, multiple
Mm-hmm.
chores.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And
Correct.
there is one people who was working in a great innovations or a great tech skills, they can, for them it's a 500 is a easy pay scale.
Yeah. 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 So unless you're in tech, and even then, it's the
Unless in a tech
challenge.
and with a greater skill set.
Yes.
Okay. And I think there was one more good article recently I was checking in, like younger generations, 20 to 25% wants to do the businesses. They don't want to basically work under somebody else.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So
Correct. So, folks, are you, what we're talking about, is it resonating with you? And are you hitting a wall when it comes to honing in on your dream home, or looking at other aspects of, maybe you have been a home owner and you now want to downsize, and you're having difficulty even doing that? Or maybe you're considering real estate as an investment, and you want to talk about that. Whatever's on your mind, give us a call, 408 901 0993, 408 901 0993. I'm Vijay Lakshmi in conversation with Nagraj Anaya, your Bay Area's favorite tech realtor. And of course, nagrajhomes.com is the place you want to be whenever you're considering real estate as well. And that is the place you want to start. And if you haven't already, you also want to like, share, and subscribe Nagraj's YouTube channel, where he keeps everything current from week to week. What's hot, happening, and trending in real estate is what you get to know right off the bat. So you want to like, share, and subscribe Nagraj Anaya's YouTube channel as well. Yes, Nagraj.
I think, see, how do you, it's so much problems right now are there, affordability, right? How do you solve this right now? Building more homes,
Yeah,
particularly affordable housing, would help elevate the supply demand imbalance.
true.
Second is zoning reforms. We need to have more zoning reforms, like especially easily, like you can restrictive, like you can build more homes, right? Like easing a restrictive zoning laws and allowing for a denser housing developments could create a more housing opportunities. The
Hmm.
third thing is incentives for affordable housing, providing like a breaks or other incentives to developers who build affordable housing could help ensure that new developments are within reach for more residents. That is also one of the maybe you can whoever builds affordable houses, give them some incentives,
Hmm.
right? And
Yeah.
because I was talking to one of the builder in Fremont, like he's building for 80 million. Okay, and he was telling, I don't want to do affordable housing. Like I'm okay to give that 2 million, 3 million extra. I don't want to build that. So
Hmm.
I think we need to come up with some incentives for that.
Yeah. To get
And
them to do it. Hmm.
so so that way more homes comes around.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
maybe like we are always limited by 2 floors, 3 floor homes because of our the place where we stay in earthquake prone. We need to figure out innovative ways of a construction also. Maybe we can go with the 4 floors so that we can have number of homes. You can see that even in the Santa Clara corridor, like they want to build more homes in El Camino corridor, but there are so
Hmm.
many restrictions because they don't want to go more than 4 floors.
I see. Yeah.
Maximum they can go is a 3 floors. That's because of the zoning reform, zoning laws what we have, and again the neighbors complains. I don't want to have a 4 floors in the El Camino corridor.
Yeah. And
So
affordable homes for everybody, like first responders, for people who are teachers. You're talking about, you want high value education, high quality education, but then if the folks who can't live here, how are they going to
what I
provide their
think the
services?
politicians, if they're listening to it, I think what they need to do is in each zip codes, they should identify these areas are for the first responders, or this number of homes are for the first responders. For
Mm-hmm.
the teachers, we need a teachers for our future generation.
Yes. Yeah.
If we
Yeah.
don't have a quality education, we have seen the what the country has been doing,
You
right?
have nothing without that. Mm-hmm. So you have
We
to
need
invest in that. Yeah.
we need to, all the cities should think about it.
Yes.
So that is very important going forward. I think it's we don't know what they can do, but we as I think we can request them to come up with some laws for the, especially for the first responders, teachers, so that we can have the quality education.
Very true. Very true.
Listeners,
So,
if you're
yeah.
like listening to what we are, it resonates, and you also feel like I can't buy a house in Bay Area. Are you like fed up of that?
Yeah.
But I have always a solution for you guys. If you want to have, what is a solution, because every house doesn't fit for your requirements. Requirements तो बहुत होता है, but requirements में आप adjust नहीं कर, as I was telling you, 3 million में भी हम adjust करना है, right?
Mm.
Like three,
Yeah,
I'm three
exactly.
million, but I want a 10,000 square footage, नहीं मिलता है यहाँ पर।
Mhm.
बे एरिया में चाहिए तो नहीं मिलता है, आपको adjust ही करना है। I think every time you make more money, there is always an adjustment. Nothing
There is
comes.
a constraint there everywhere, whatever the
This
limit
client I
of.
was talking to him, he says I make $1 million, but still he says only what I can give it to my kids is education alone.
Oh my
Dude,
gosh.
up to 8 million, हमारा generation में, like not हमारा generation, our parents was like used to get what, less than 1% of what we are getting in.
Right.
That's what they also provided, and we get even 1 million, and we say that only education
It's
is
not
what.
enough. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's how the expensive is becoming in.
That's the tragedy.
Business, if you resonate with what I'm talking in, and
Yeah.
if you have any questions, you can give us a call. Vijay Lakshmi can give the number.
It's 408-901-0993. 408-901-0993. And this is an open platform for you to call in to share your real estate woes with us and to see if Nagraj can really give you his studied take on how to really navigate the stuff market and really guide you in your decision going forward as well. So, Nagraj, what are you seeing? Is this a buyer or a seller's market?
I think right now what we are noticing is there is a shift from sellers to buyer market. It's becoming more evident. There was one house listed in 3.7 million in Evergreen last week. I was there in a country club area. So this house, everybody expected to sell for a 4 because the comps were for a 4.2.
Hmm.
But still that house didn't get sold. Okay,
Oh.
so it is like still in the market for 3.7 million. The seller is like still looking for the list price itself, not more than that. That is one of the examples. Even for the high expensive houses, we are not seeing it is selling for higher prices right now. The rates, interest rates are close to 5.5. There's already a drop. It is not 5.5 for an arm rates, not for a 30-year fixed. 30-year
Ah.
fixed are close to 6.2 or a 6 percentage is depending on the lenders to lender. What I'm talking it is for the arm rates are 5.5. And because being an elections time, right, like a lot of, especially the buyers are confused, and there are not many buyers also. Again, depends on the house to house, the location to location. It doesn't apply for, I'm talking about in a generic right now on the
Mm-hmm.
area right now. It's more towards the buyers. It's a time for a negotiations. You can't put it for a higher price and expect to sell it for a higher price.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
House should be completely ready to move in. Then we are expecting like house to sell for a good price.
I see.
If
Uh-huh.
some buyers are waiting for some time, like this is a time for them to buy a house now.
Yeah.
So if you're like confused and you're trying from a long time, do give me a call and we can discuss based on your needs. So that way we can approach how do we go about it.
Yeah.
Because I was talking to one of the family. They said they were staying in Texas recently, stayed in Texas for a long time, and they moved to Bay Area 3 years back, and now they're looking for a houses.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the question is when they're downsizing,
Yeah. Yes.
and what is the best fit for them, right, Vijay Lakshmi?
Mm.
A lot of folks are there in the retirement ages. Kids have moved on. How do you
Yes.
decide which house is best for you?
Yeah. That's a good question. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Have we ever thought about it when we're becoming a holder?
Mm. Yeah.
Because reason why I was connecting with that story is they said they were staying in a Texas. They had a very nice home.
Yeah. Texas, everything is
At
king
3 years back,
size.
but Texas was not so hot.
Yeah.
But they sold the house. When is the right time to sell your house, or
Still.
what is the right way to decide to sell your house, especially in your retirement ages?
Yes. That
Listeners,
is a big.
if you want to share something, we are live on a Bolly 92.3. You can give us a call.
Give us a call. The number, of course, is 408 901 0993. 408 901 0993. We'd like to learn about your experience. If you've been grappling with downsizing, if you took that decision, what was it that really, you know, motivated you towards going one way or the other? And what were your considerations? Give us a call again, 408 901 0993, live on Bolly 92.3 FM. You're listening to Real Estate Roundup with Nagraj Anaya, founder of nagrajhomes.com. So,
Yeah,
yes.
retirement, visual experience, retirement is a major life transition. And many retirees often reflect on the things they wish they had known beforehand.
Hmm.
Some insights include the importance of a financial planning and having a realistic understanding of your post-retirement income needs.
Mm-hmm.
And it's crucial to plan for healthcare expenses
Yeah.
as they always increase with the age, right?
Yes. Yes. True.
Additionally, retirees emphasize like the significance of staying in a socially engaged. That is
Mm-hmm.
very, very important.
Yeah.
And having hobbies or activities that bring a fulfillment.
Yeah. Social connection is very critical when you
Because
are,
because
retiring.
when you're retiring, a lot of families like they used to have a kids around them,
Yes.
and when they're becoming older, kids move away. Social connection is very, very important.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And one more thing is emotionally preparedness is a just important as financial stability in ensuring a satisfying retirement.
Yeah.
That is also one of the things you need to watch out for.
Yes.
And
Yes.
again, house needs also. You were, I think we are getting some calls, Vijay Lakshmi. I think
Okay.
let me take the calls.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah. Hello, welcome to the Real Estate Show. I think we have some connection issues. Let me see if I can connect with them. Sorry, I think there are. You can try us, give us a call. Vijay Lakshmi, you can give.
408 901 0993. 408 901 0993. Please try and connect again.
Yeah,
We're, of course, trying to get through, some technical issues, but give us a call. Keep trying.
yeah.
408 901
It's a new system. I
0993.
think we are also getting adjusted to this
Yeah.
new system.
Yes.
We'll make it better as we go forward. I think we have
Yeah.
one call. Let's take it up. Yeah.
Yes.
Welcome to the Real Estate Show. Uh, I think, sorry, we can't connect you. Please give us a call. But if you can't connect, you can give me a call after the show. Our studio line numbers are right now. You can give it out, Vijay Lakshmi. But
Yes.
if you can't
It's
connect, you can always reach out to me after the show.
Yes,
Sorry
the
for
number
the.
to call in 408 901 0993, 408 901 0993. And if you're not able to connect, then just go on to nagrajhomes.com. There's a WhatsApp connect with Nagraj right there, and you want to get in touch with him. And as you're listening to the Real Estate Roundup with Nagraj Anaya of nagrajhomes.com, he, of course, brings his wealth of expertise, his knowledge on communities, on the current market conditions, and the home buying and selling process. And he's striving to really bring
I
you
think there's one
up
more
to
caller
date.
coming in.
Yes,
I
let's
think there's.
cross our fingers and see if we get them in. Hello
I
and
think no
welcome.
calls. But sorry for this. Is some technical things, but we'll make it sure from the next time it will be better.
Yeah, we're trying
But
to
I think
resolve things.
coming down to retirement, I think it's
Mm-hmm.
major life transition. So watch out for it. Like whenever you're by making sure when you're downsizing it, just don't blindly go. Like somebody said, just go, don't do it, because somebody has like basically stayed in a bigger house. Now they want to downsize whatever they sold the current house.
Yeah.
Then they can't think, oh God, I missed out that property. So there should be a careful thought should be going on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It fits for somebody, if some friend means doesn't mean it fits for you.
Mm-hmm. So you have to gauge as per your situation, your background and things, what would really suit you, right?
Yeah,
Just
and I think, see, one more thing is I always thought about the socialness thing, right? Like as what we social connectness, whatever is needed. I think maybe we can have some houses like I think there are already some houses like it is a 3 floor, 4 floor condos. Okay, there is like I've seen some of the builders who is working on it, and I personally talked to them also. They have the visions like that where they want to build a 3 floors, 4 floors. Everything is like all the older generations can stay there. Like basically
mm-hmm.
condos is what you need, and they can have some social activities also going on around.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That is actually critical because as you age, you want to be connected, and
And
that,
I think the
you know,
one important thing is the even the closer to the medical stuffs,
yeah,
hospital.
quick access to
Quick
medical.
access. And I think we already discussed if you can't afford for higher expense houses, you can look for an Elgrove kind of cities, which has very closeness to the hospitals around. If somebody is looking for investment purpose also,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
consider this kind of cities also, which is like it can grow for you in the future.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So that is what even for the reason I brought up all this thing is this sits not only for the retirements also. This even if somebody wants to look for a buying an investment properties, look for the cities which has very close connection to the hospitals.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
What are
So
the like
those are going to be the
talks?
requirements as opposed to a younger crowd, like, access to medical facilities is like number one there,
Yeah,
right?
and
And
even
of
the closer to all your shopping complexes
needs.
around
Yeah.
that you can look around. Just don't go blindly look for an investment properties. My friend bought somewhere in Clovis, and I'll go and buy it.
Mm, correct.
And
Yeah.
even see investments also, there's a way you can think about. Not only at you need to buy a single family homes. You can still find a condos, because condos used to be 300K, 400K 5 years back. Now it is 600K, 700K in the condos also. But
Mm-hmm.
look for a right condos, because I discussed recently about also the condos. What are the common mistakes they make when they're buying a condos? Because
Yeah.
they need to look at their income sheet, what is the balance, and what is the upgrades needed for the condos.
Mm-hmm.
Condos
Yeah.
can also be, but only thing is how much down you're doing it. That is very important for condos.
Mm-hmm.
So Vijay Lakshmi, we have 1 minute left, and we can give out the numbers if somebody wants to reach out. The easiest somebody wants to reach out to me is go to a nagrajhomes.com, click on a WhatsApp icon, and that's the easiest way to connect. And another one is all the videos what we are discussing in today will be uploaded to my YouTube channel. If you could not follow, because some of the things might be new to you, go
Yeah.
watch out for it and subscribe for a valuable insights of the real estate, because we discuss what's going on in the real estate market. Good thing is Sundays we discuss about what's going on in the Bay Area real estate market.
Yes.
Fridays we come with the experts like EB5, and we come with a lot of contractors. We come, so how do you, if somebody wants to do a remodel, how do you go about it?
Mm-hmm.
We're trying to discuss on all the valuable aspects which is connected to the Bay Area real
Yeah.
estate.
And
And
of course, make sure you check out nagrajhomes.com. If you're looking at there's a real estate guide there, home buying and selling process 101 is there for you. And then if you're looking to downsize, close to accurate valuation on homes as well as there at nagrajhomes.com.
yeah, thank you so much, and have a wonderful day out there.
Thank you, Nagraj. As always, until next time, this is Vijay Lakshmi for Real Estate Roundup. Thank you for joining us. Namaskar.
Namaskar.